So I'm getting ready to get out. But usually before I go in the house, I be checking my Facebook messages and stuff and my comments. And I'm geeking because I'm still getting feedback from a post that I posted a couple of weeks back. Can't remember what episode it was, but I was watching Power. And I don't know the episode number, but when Ghost broke up with Angela for whatever his reasons for it was, and I posted something along the lines of not feeling sorry for her because I can't feel sorry for someone knowingly going into a situation like that. And I basically told my side of being an quote unquote, I call myself an accidental side chick, but in reality, I wasn't an accidental side chick. Once I found out, I didn't leave the guy alone, which made me a side chick. And I basically was stating how I was wrong, and had I not seen the error of my ways and got myself together, I wouldn't be able to be in the relationship that I am in now. And I firmly, I'm a person who believes in karma, but I also believe that there's a level to your karma if you get your stuff together. So I felt the need to come on here and basically explain to a degree myself. Although I'm over it, my husband knows about it. I didn't cheat on my husband, y'all, ever. But my husband, he knew about it, well, because he's y'all all know he's my best friend, so he knows everything. But the situation went, and I'm trying to make this fast. The situation went, I got into a relationship back in 2007. And I thought that everything was good because I didn't know him. I didn't know his past. I didn't know much of nothing. He introduced me to his brothers and his cousins and all of them. I met his mom, everybody. Now, red flag number one, that you're a side chick, people kind of treat you funny. If you're not used to people treating you funny when you get into relationships and people start to treat you funny in this relationship, they know something. For example, we always kind of gave hints that certain chicks wasn't my brother's only girlfriend when we were younger. That's how we were. So imagine going into a house with a couple of teenagers who know you're new and he was just with so-and-so the other day. Imagine that type of feeling, but that's what was really going on. And I dealt with this man. His wife basically told me they weren't dealing with each other, whatever. He was separated. He moved in with me. He was living with me. Long story short, it was wrong on so many freaking levels, dude. Just wrong. There's no way to slice it. It was wrong on so many levels. But I continued to deal with him. I think maybe a year after I found out he was married, I continued to deal with him. And everything spiraled out of control. And I believe that was God's way of whooping me. But I don't think I really learned my lesson because I had to get whooped again and again and again. And recently, I want to say in the last 2 years, I reached out to her on Facebook. Now, mind you, I blocked her and I blocked him, but I unblocked her to apologize to her because I really firmly in my heart believe that had I never messed with that woman's husband, that a lot of the karma that I invited onto myself, I wouldn't have received. But I messed with that woman's husband. And God had to get me right big time. But I did reach out to her, and I don't know if she got it. I honestly don't know, but it did make me feel better. But I don't feel sorry for side chicks because to a degree you put yourself in that predicament. So if you steady listening to what this man is telling you, knowing he has somebody else at home, knowing he's been dealing with so-and-so off and on for however amount long, you put yourself in that. So you deserve the heartache and the heartbreak that you are allowing yourself to get through. So all that crying Ghost Angela did, I did not feel sorry for them. Now, who I do feel sorry for and who I do feel bad for is his kids, is his wife, because his decisions done messed up the whole household. His decisions don't cause some major turmoil. And her decision to continue to deal with him through that turmoil, in turn, brought some shit into her life that she wasn't expecting and she didn't want. And if you choose to be out there talking about, I don't care, I'm a proud side chick and all this, that, and the third, Be prepared to reap what you sow. Because men can tell. And you gonna keep getting a bum ass nigga that's dealing with some fucking body else until you start realizing your self-worth enough to say, you know what? Nah, I'm worth more than that. And once you start realizing that you're worth more than that, you start to see that your sister, his wife, deserves better than that. And you start to see your sister, his children, his daughters deserve better than that. And you start to speak that type of life over that. And you remove yourself from those situations. Ain't no way in 5 hells should I have made it out of that situation alive, but by the grace of God. How many times that chick done ran up on me with Chics? How many? And she knew who I was, and I knew who she was, and we'd have never known who the other one was had it not been for the one common denominator. And I'm not saying, oh, be better at cheating and all this, that, and the third. No, I'm issuing a challenge. I'm issuing a challenge of sisterhood. I'm issuing a challenge of women to say, look, I know you married and you over here in my inbox with this BS and I'm not for it. Or you stepping at me with this BS and I'm not for it. Because what irks my fucking soul, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And this is what they are teaching our daughters. That these chicks come out the woodworks. Jocelyn Hernandez, no disrespect to Shorty, but the reality is you reaping only what he sowed. He did the same crap to every other baby mama, every other girlfriend. Now this new chick on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood wanting to come after the girl and Willie because he come to Chicago every whenever and tell her whatever to get her to do whatever, and now you step into his wife like you somebody, and look how he dogging you. Look how he dogging you, but you somebody because you spread your legs to him. Instead of saying, you know what, in sisterhood, I'm good on that. I'm straight. I don't even want nothing to do with it. You decide that you're going to step to her and say, I'm ready to take your man, basically. Not realizing if he go with you, you about to get the same shit she just got. You about to have the same hurt she just got. You about to have him talking about you on somebody else's pillow the same way that he talked about the one that you took him from to you. Instead of saying, you know, I'm good. I guess I'll be lonely for a little while longer, but you go home to your wife. I'm straight. Instead of saying any of that. And the only reason I can sit here now and say that shit is because I'm the wife now. And I had to deal with, not from my current husband, but I had to deal with an ex-husband who had more than one wife. And lied to us all and had us all believing that we was number one. Had us all believing that he had our back and was there for us and us only. And it wasn't nothing but a lie. So my challenge is for sisterhood. Respect yourself, value your sister, and cut it. Honest to God, truth is, how many men can honestly say they got more than one girl if the sisters ain't letting it go down? If the sisters say, because I seen you on Facebook taking pictures with so-and-so. It's certain men that'll never be able to cheat because ain't no way in hell you can't say that that's not your wife. But then there's others out here that decide to say, oh, I don't get on Facebook because it's too much drama. Red flag. I mean, I know many people that don't go get on Facebook, but if it's because it's too much drama, that means he got a lot of drama or she got a lot of drama. And they try not to get caught in something. All I'm asking for all of us, because side dudes is just as bad. Don't be a side chick. Don't be a side dude. Just don't. And no, I don't feel sorry for them. And I do strongly believe that what God has for you is for you. And it is out there. It may take longer. But in the meantime, do the self-work. Because it's so hard to be in a relationship damaged. It's hard being in a relationship fixing yourself. Because you're fixing yourself on top of dealing with other people's issues as well. And that's not easy. And it's not for the faint of heart. And if you ever in your life decide that you want to be married one day, get your shit in order now. Get your stuff in order now. So that you can be somebody's wife one day and they don't have a side chick on